Hey love bugs, it's your girl MzBenz, and I am here today to talk about my pregnancy, to give you guys an update on what's been going on. So today I am officially 27 weeks pregnant, and baby girl weighs about 2 pounds 4 ounces. We just saw the doctor today and she got measured from head to toe, and she is looking great. Everything is growing wonderfully, developing wonderfully, I should say. And yeah, she's about 2.4 ounces. The doctor said that's normal, in the normal range. She might be a little petite, but I'm not worried about that. I'm only 27 weeks. I have 13 more, so I'm sure she'll gain some more gains by then. And I know she's going to be amazing and beautiful and such a wonderful addition to our family. So other than that, I don't have all of the best news in the world, but it's not the worst news either. Anyone that knows what has been going on with my pregnancy, that has either seen other videos on my channel here or on my boyfriend Jink's TV channel, you know, you guys may have seen some of our vlogs talking about, you know, going to the doctor and the different things that's been going on. Basically, you know, I've also spoken about it on my social media, having to be on bed rest and things like that. So I'll kind of go back a little bit. I had some really bad pains toward the end of April, and it caused me to call my doctor and go find out, you know, what was going on, you know, go see why am I having all these pains, what's happening, what's going on. So when we went, they did an emergency ultrasound, and they found that I had cervical funneling. Cervical funneling is when your cervix is opening from the inside. And for, I don't know who knows and who doesn't know what a cervix is, but basically it is I'd say the bridge between your uterus and your birth canal, your vaginal area. So basically the cervix is in between those two things, and it stays closed for the baby to stay in the uterus and for you to not go into labor. Once you start dilating, the outside of the cervix where the birth canal is will start to open. That means baby's ready to come out. Now mine's is opening from the inside, which can cause preterm labor, and depending on how far along a woman is, you know, the baby could not make it, or it could come really early, and God willing, the baby can make it. It just depends on how far along, you know, you are and how strong the baby is, how strong the baby's lungs are. That is what I was experiencing, and it was very painful in the beginning. I had to, you know, just basically wait it out. I was put on bed rest, and I went to see like high risk, and they didn't see much wrong. And about 2 weeks after that, I went again, and then they did notice that they did see some shortening of my cervix. So they told me to continue on the medication that my doctor put me on, which is a medication called progesterone. Now what that does is basically kind of tricks your uterus and your cervix into keeping it closed. Like, it helps to prevent preterm labor. And you know, I don't know all the complete ins and outs of it. I've read on it, of course, you know, to check and see what it is. It's basically a hormone, and that hormone, it just keeps shit closed. It's supposed to keep you tight, keep all the hormones and everything in your body working, and it's one of the benefits for pregnant women, you know, in my situation, is it helps prevent preterm labor. And after about a month and some change, I was released off of bed rest, so I went back to work. So I have been back to work for some weeks now, for a few weeks, and I'm not bartending though. I am just doing like call center work, so I'm just sitting on my butt, answering the phone, nothing special. You know, it's safe. So safer for me, safer for the baby, for her to stay in there. Walking back and forth, bartending, it would just be too much. So that's what I'm doing. I told my doctor a few weeks ago, I said, hey, you know, I would like to just get one last cervical length check just to make sure that it's kind of around the same, it hasn't decreased, or maybe, you know, by a miracle it increased and it went up and it closed and everything's fine, and I'll feel more comfortable. So they said, okay, that's fine, you know, we'll do another one. It's not like they're going to tell me no, because I am the pregnant woman, and at the end of the day, they're going to do what I want. So I asked for one, and they did it. On Friday the 23rd, I went to the doctor, and they did another cervical length check, and lo and behold, they found that my cervix shortened even more, and that was very devastating for me to hear. I was not happy with that, because there are a lot of things that come along with, you know, shortening cervixes, you know, and, you know, basically the baby coming too early, or me having to get surgery to close it up, and just all kinds of things started running through my head, having to be put back on bed rest, and just all kind of stuff. You know, I have a child already that I have to take care of. I have myself that I have to take care of. I just moved into this new house. I'm still trying to situate everything. You know, it's hard to be told that, oh, you know, can't do anything. You know, you kind of have to stop living and stop being a mother to a certain extent, and you can't do laundry, and, you know, you can't cook, and it's definitely something that I didn't want to have to go through again, and definitely not for the rest of this pregnancy, because I still have 13 weeks to go. I was just stunned. I really didn't know how to feel, what to think. I started thinking the worst, and but I hoped for the best, if that makes any sense. And so, anywho, today, Tuesday, we went to high risk. And, oh well, let me take that back a bit. My doctor put me on a different dose of progesterone, which is stronger, more milligrams. And they also put me on something called nifedipine or nifedipine or something like that. I can't think of the name right now, but I have it. And basically that is to help keep any contractions and the spasms in your uterus from contracting. Contractions causes your cervix to open and your stuff, you know, to your body to go into labor. So, or at least think that it's time to go into labor. So it goes into labor. So they put me on that, and basically that is supposed to help me not really have those contractions or spasms as much. Plus the progesterone to keep everything tight and help with the preterm labor. And they also gave me steroid shots. I got one boop in this cheek and one boop in that cheek today. Yesterday I got the one over here, and today, high risk, they gave me the other one. Now the steroid hurt like hell, I will say that much. The one on the right side, I was bleeding and falling down my leg. It was ridiculous. I was like, this looks like a massacre. Like I should be in like a Freddy movie or something. That steroid is to help the baby's lungs. If she were to come early, you know, basically we need her lungs to be working as good as possible, because that is one of the main problems with preemies. Their lungs, they can't breathe good enough on their own, or, you know, their lungs aren't strong enough even with breathing equipment. So we got the steroid shots, and that should and, you know, will help her lungs strengthen and develop a little faster in case she comes out early. So today, high risk, right? We went in, they checked me, and I was even lower than what my doctor saw. And it's kind of scary low, in my opinion. But at this point, there's really nothing I can do. They told me that they will not sew me up because I am over 24 weeks. They usually just sew 24 and under, because I guess that is a really, if the baby were to come out around that time, definitely wouldn't make it. In my situation, I'm about to be 7 months. I'm going into my 3rd trimester. Her lungs are more developed, and the steroid would have helped with that. Plus, everything that I'm on, the progesterone and the other medications, are pretty much the only things that we can do right now to ensure that she will stay in there for as long as possible. But they did do a swab test to check and see if my body is showing any fluids of labor. If that comes back positive, then that means that I could have her within a couple of weeks. So let's pray, keep our fingers crossed, you know, whatever it is that you do, do it for us, and you know, just hope and pray that she's in there for more than that, and that test comes back negative, because I have not been having any signs of labor. I have not been having any of the, you know, major signs of labor. So I feel like I'm not going into labor anytime soon, but my cervix is very, very short. It's under a centimeter, and that's, you know, it's not the best thing. On the brighter side, the high-risk doctor did not put me on a strict bed rest, because he said at this point, you know, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But in order to help the situation, do everything, take all the medication, do everything, like I said. So he did not put me on a strict bed rest, which means that I can continue working. And second, he did put me on a light bed rest. So he did say, pardon me, he did say to take things easy. No heavy lifting, no, you know, deep bending, no exercising, nothing that will put pressure on me, my cervix, like just my uterus, pelvis, all this stuff, everything down here. I don't need to put pressure on it. So relax, lay down, chill, you know, still don't like do laundry, don't pick up laundry baskets and do all that bending. Like, that's just too much. But I don't have to be on a strict bed rest to where I have to just stay in the bed, go to the bathroom, take a shower, come back. You know, get fed in the bed, get everything in the bed. Like, I can't. You know, I don't have to do that. So I am grateful for that, because I hate feeling like I'm just helpless and I can't do anything for myself, and you know, I don't like that feeling at all. But I definitely will be taking it very easy. I've been doing a whole lot with this move, and I mean, up and down all these stairs, packing. I haven't really been moving boxes and stuff, but I have been lifting things, pulling things, pushing things, you know, going shopping, getting paint, sitting in Home Depot for 2 hours, trying to figure out what paint color I want. You know, just, I've been doing a lot, and it's taking a toll on my body, and I don't want anything else to happen. I want my little girl to stay in there for a full term, and, you know, hopefully the doctor knows what he's talking about, and, you know, said as long as I do everything, and where I'm at right now in my pregnancy, that he's seen this before, and babies have gone close and almost to full term with a woman in her 3rd trimester, around the weeks that I am having a cervix my length. So just stick to my medicines, stick to everything, take it easy, and hope for the best, basically. So that's pretty much where we are. That's what's going on. That's what's been going on. And, you know, hopefully little mama will come in September when she's supposed to. September 26th. You know, even if she came a couple weeks early, that's fine. I don't want her coming anytime soon. Not right now. It's way too soon. And I would be devastated if she did, because I would want to take her home and hug and kiss all over her, and you know, she came too early, she'd have to stay in the hospital and have to be in an incubator and all of that. And just I don't want that for my baby, you know. It's sad, you know. It's a sad situation. It's a blessing that they would still be alive, of course. You know, you just gotta wait to take them home, but if I can not have to worry about any of that and just have her and she's good and healthy and comes home with me in 2 days, that's what I want. You know, of course, that's what any mother would want. And so I just pray that that is exactly what happens. So with all of that being said, this thing right here, I'm just going to throw out there that this is pregnant woman heaven. And it's like a little bed thing that you lay on, and when you sleep, you put your leg over it and you knock out. And you see, you can also put it up and lean on it and just chill. I love this thing. It's amazing. I think all pregnant women should have these. Men hate them because it takes their place in the bed. Well, it takes their place with us hugging all up on them and putting our leg on them. Back up, bruh. We want this right now. Anywho, so yeah, I just want to throw it out there. I love this thing. And my baby bought it for me because he knew I needed a new one. My other one was old and beat up, and I had it since I was pregnant with Gavin. That thing's been through it. So got me a new, nice, bigger one, and I love it. Oh, I am almost at 2,000 subs. I am very excited about that number. I'm like super excited. So I'm thinking I want to do something in celebration of, you know, my 2,000 love bugs when I get them all. So maybe something like a Q&A I was thinking might be fun. I don't know, you guys leave some comments. Let me know what's going through your brains. We'll see what happens, but I would love to do something in, you know, recognition and celebration of, you know, gaining 2,000 subscribers. And I just, you know, want this journey to continue, and I know that it can. I know that it can get much better. So I'm ready. I'm excited. And I will also add that on my social media and see what, you know, people are thinking. And, you know, maybe we can just do that. Or something else if someone gives me an even better idea. And I'm like, oh, you know what? That sounds dope. Let's do that. Oh, we know her name. So, we've been known her name. But maybe for those 2,000 subs, you know, you guys might get her name in that video. So we're like 49, you know, people away from 2K. So we'll see. But definitely would like to share her name with you guys soon. Maybe that'll be something you guys will find out that day. So other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Leave a comment. Definitely respond and get back to you. All of my love bugs that have been supportive and, you know, watching my videos and giving likes, you know, is definitely appreciated. I definitely want you to know that none of it goes unseen or unappreciated. I truly thank you all. And thanks for riding with me on this journey, and we're going to continue to make awesome vlogs and other videos, and, you know, we're just going to kill it, alright? You know, we're just going to murder this game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so just get ready, because this train is about to be like, choo-choo. I'm tired. It's late. It's way past my pregnant girl bedtime. So anyway, I love you guys. And I will catch y'all in the next one. So until then, have a great, lovely, wonderful day, night, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. To anyone who is new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Let's get these subs rolling. Anyway, good night. Mwah. Laters.
Live it up, live it up, live it up, live it up.